All right, so let's see. Where's the? All right. Mm, Let me drop a link to the.
All right, come on. Just break up from this liquidity. Come on, come on, come on. I think we got hit inferior now. Let's go.
Where you at? Where you looking at?
Ethereum. Come on. Push up.
Oh, a little higher. Yeah, I was thinking about the same play because too it's too nice, at least short term. So, all right. But let's take a look at the. I'll do the indices quickly, and then we can jump further. Um, so for those who don't know us, we trade on Discord and Telegram. And on Discord, we have a bunch of traders. Basically, we have. Well, let me actually add my screen too. That will be helpful. There you go. So, so for those who don't know us, we do a bunch of us. We trade different markets, different time frames. So, Trashman, for example, likes swing trades. Lobo likes crypto. Lex and Robbie like everything, and more short term. I trade everything as well. So, depending on who you like, you can follow us throughout the day while we're trading, and give out trades in our Discord and Telegram. So let's take a look at what's happening with the NAS and everything. I made a video. We're gonna start with the indices, go over effects, then go to crypto and something like that. So NAS and other indices, they posted low volume on Friday. So this is the let me actually kill this. So this is the Friday's price action. We were selling off um, all of last week, since starting Monday, Tuesday, depending on where we were pretty much selling off. So here it started on Wednesday, and on Friday, out of nowhere, especially in the second half of the day, we had a very bullish rally, and so which was looking a little bit iffy. So I took a look at the volume on this whole situation, and I confirmed it versus futures markets, cash markets, etc. And it's the same. So the volume is below average pretty much on this rally. So that means that this is probably a trap in making, and that's because there's a little uh, oomph energy behind it. So to me, Friday, thinner liquidity. Then on, let's say Wednesday, maybe a lot of traders decide, not a lot of traders, whoever needed this price to go up, it was a little easier to push it through. And I think they're gunning for these highs right here. And this was the CPI from December. I think there was CPI or FOMC. I think CPI in December, which started the sell-off. We're trying to come back up, and I think that somewhere in this vicinity, we're gonna have a nice sell. So on a 4-hour time frame, actually, um, let me see. So on a 4-hour time frame, right here, this area is of interest to us. We have, if you put the, let me actually kill the volume. If you put fibs top to bottom, this is the optimal entry zone and the banker's trade. Deep pullback basically into the sell zone, and you can use this order block as an entry. Uh, uh, and the reason why I like this trade, specifically if we run the stops here, we can actually stop right now, because on the hourly time frame, it's actually looking pretty sweet, and we can start rolling over, because this is very overextended. This is Friday's price action, as you can see, a non-stop bullish 1 hour candles. So I think at least some retracement is overdue. But if we continue in a very aggressive manner and we take out these highs, you can trade. First of all, you can trade this as a day trade. But if we take out these highs here, I think the ideal setup will be selling right here, because if you have an aggressive price movement for no reason on no volume, they admit that, and the reason why they have no volume, that means they're running out of energy, out of not a lot of firepower is behind it. So the minute they grab liquidity here, basically run the stop losses for people who are short, it can accelerate, spike up into our sell zone, and then reverse nicely. So that's why I like this. Is a nice setup for me. As one of our traders, Blackstone, pointed out, it's also you can see this. Let me zoom in. This daily, this is a weekly chart, and the body of this candle, the low of this of the body, is probably going to serve as a nice resistance, and as you can see, it coincides nicely with our entry on the 4 hour as well. So now you have a confluence of decent resistances that we can anticipate a reversal from. So not to mention, there's obviously this the trend line that's been used for quite some time, and it's more prominent on S&P 500 actually. As you can see, we're tagging the resistances here visible. We've been tagging this quite often, and we still have a little room to go, and before the rollover happens. So, and as you can see, S&P 500 offers absolutely similar setup. And the more interesting aspect is also that the Dow is completely not confirming this. You can see the Dow is on the lows, while Nasdaq, these are the same lows. It's all the way up here. So a little disconnect between the markets. So plus the low volume, plus everything else, is telling me that shorts at least should be tried, unless we break out and take out these highs. Then the game, then we basically have a structural change, because right now we're still in a downtrend, and on a weekly and well, US 30. So until we take out the highs, at least on a deep pullback, right, right at the limit of the congestion here, we it's a nice area for a sell. Again, a low volume is not confirming this bullish price action, which is usually uh, indicative of fake outs. Okay, and if you I've made a video already, posted on the YouTube, where we've examined every one of these impulses out of the lows. Well, and I think majority of them, you can see, um, always has a decent volume supporting it. So yeah, so we'll see. Well, this is CFD, so ignore this. But yeah, so every single one of them has a low volume here, and as you can see, for example, right here, even though uh, this was at least an attempt to run. So the following day, you still had a nice bullish follow through. The third day, or the second day, whatever, it then sold off. But you had volume behind it, so that's why you got this follow through. Now this thing looks super anemic, and maybe it was just because it's Friday. But like I said, the we have to. I will. This volume is, first of all, way below the average. As you can see, this shaded area is the average of the last 20 trading sessions, days in this case, and you can see that it's way below. It's not even close. So maybe they'll have a little oomph left to punch through this ceiling here, through this resistance, just to grab the liquidity, and then we turn around. Let's take a look at um, gold. Gold has been in this massive tear upwards, and we're now approaching some interesting daily and weekly resistances at the start, at the highs, swing highs here, and which come in around the uh, let's say 40 to 50 well, 80 in this case region. So I'm going to be looking for an exhaustion somewhere around this area already. And I definitely would not would if you're going to be buying this if you're going to be long gold, I would only recommend doing that on the very short time frames. So I have a setup lined up right here for a long around the 1911 area. As you can see, this was the last leg up, and the optimal trading range is entry range is right here between 618 and 786. There's a whole bunch of other shit going on here. The 1 hour candle order block, blah blah blah. Anyway, so a whole slew of and the trend line. So maybe if I see it dip into the zone and start rising, I can with a tight stop loss try the longs one more time. But otherwise, I think this is a little way overdue for a nice correction into maybe mid 1800s before we resume the uptrend. So take this trend line out, grab the liquidity, accelerate lower, and maybe this trend line will provide the with this daily order block right here, might provide us an interesting first level support. So around 1850, 60, whatever area is going to be the bounce for swing trade. Uh, effects. Let's take a look just at the dollar in general. So, no, actually, let's take a look at effects separately. So, Euro has been just absolutely doing nothing all of last week. It's been in a complete ranging environment, as you can see. Some dollar pairs, like the dollar yen, we've traded all of this move up. We were long around here. I took half off, and I'm looking forward to re-add that half right here. So this 1 hour order block with the trend line and the optimal entry level is perfectly lining up for another maybe leg up. And if we take it out, then I'm out. So, but the point of this is that a lot of dollar pairs are not moving congruently anymore. For example, again, this is all of last week. The Aussie sold off. It's now coming back a little. The Kiwi sold off, and pound and euro were in a sideways range. So a little bit of a disconnect going on. Dollar CAD also rallied nicely, but now coming into our buy levels actually. But if we take out these lows here, we might. I'm not going to be interested. I'm not long yet, but I am eyeing this. I need some kind of. So it's coming in into. I didn't buy it on Friday because it was again Friday already at the end of a trading session, so I didn't want to get long. Hold it over the weekend, not knowing the what's going to happen over the weekend. That was pointless. So now it's coming into the some decent the order block, the trend line, the optimal entry zone, etc., etc. So I think I want to see a bounce on a 15-minute time frame. Honestly, I will just wait for the London Open, because if we're gonna get some kind of a London Open bounce, I might jump in on it. Right now, it can still drift lower, and I don't see a point in participating in that, because we literally just opened up. This is gonna go sideways for another hour or two, so I'm gonna leave it alone. And once I spot the momentum, the flow, which will be more pronounced in during London session, if the flow supports the thesis, I will hop on that flow with the to reverse back up, because the only thing is it can do a repeat of dollar yen. So what dollar yen did, it had this before this, we also had similar price structure, a run, a retracement, and as soon as they took the liquidity below here, below the support, I knew that this is a good entry, because now people who were chasing the market all the way up here. They all got stepped out. So there was no more liquidity to grab, but to take it up again. And that's what happened. It did sideways consolidation. It went up, and I exited literally like somewhere on the highs here. Half the position. I'm still holding half a position, so it's still in profit at break even. That's my interest here. So if it stops the other half at break even, so be it. Don't care. So yeah, so the dollar CAD might actually pull off one of so that's the same run up as we just seen in dollar yen. They might they know that people are hunting for pullback to get along, even though this is pretty aggressive, as you can see. Only white bars, meaning red bars, whatever, bearish bars. So if they're gonna blast through the to take the liquidity below these lows, this 4-hour order block, I think that we might actually get long one more time here around the 33.40, 50 area because of this 4-hour order block. Even though it's been used already, but maybe one more time it can provide a hopping off point. Only until we take out these lows that this whole thing is going to be invalidated. But for now, because we took out these highs with this price action, with this rise, so till we take out these lows, like I said, I'm still okay at looking at this as a pullback. What else? I think I have a small silver trade too. Yeah, it's right at my entry, so I thought we're gonna. It was in profit, and then it went out of profit anyway. So we closed in profit. Now it's going against me a little bit. Doesn't matter. So it's not really doing a whole much. Again, we just opened at 620, and so I'm keeping this for now. I think I also have the dollar yen on the. I tried to sell NZD a little too soon here. So on the daily, the NZD posted this nasty reversal, and essentially, this was the previous swing high. This was a key level that we blasted through, grab liquidity, reversed, and then we rallied. And again, look at this candle close. We stopped out all the short players here and reverse. So I was thinking maybe we're gonna start having a little follow through in at least something like this before more upside. If not, then I'm out at the break of this candle because this should have had a follow through. I did not expect this was, as you can see, I didn't think that we're gonna rally in the U.S. session this aggressively, but it's coming into a whole slew of resistances again. So we'll see. My stop loss is above the closing of this 1 hour candles, these two candles. I'm not gonna wait here. So if we're gonna start reversing, we'll start reversing. So Dalian in profit, and ZD in not in profit, and the silver is somewhere around break even. But the most trade that I do like is either we roll over with the NAS right here, or wait a little. If we get lucky and it pumps to grab liquidity here, I'm definitely selling it around this area, especially if the price delivery is going to be very aggressive towards that area on no volume. So that's going to be a nice reversal. All right, anybody wants to chime in with the crypto or any FX or any whatever, whoever's looking at it, anything?
Crypto. Yeah, I don't know what Lobo has, but I've got something.
Lobo just killed his monitor. Well, all right.
Lobo, you got anything first?
He's muted, bro.
Yeah, go for it, Josh.
Go for it. Yeah.
So Ethereum's had a very nice run from the last time we've had this meeting. I talked about the daily breakout of this wedge here, and it played out perfectly for anybody who did go in on it, waited for the close of the candle above the line, and then you just be riding the shit out. So we have hit 2 zones that I'm going to keep an eye on. We've hit a daily key level, which is the green line here. Drawn across, we've hit it before and got rejected. And we've also met up with a weekly trend line at the same time. So for at least Ethereum, I'd be looking at swing shorts at the end of the day. Just looking for the entries. Anybody who is going to go for swing shorts off of either one of these lines, make your exits if it does close like a daily above this line here. That'll be your exits. Other than that, just keep an eye on it.
All right. All right. So the short, I think Lobo was talking about shorts as well. Lobo, you want to hop in? Lobo?
He looks to be. Oh, there he is.
No, he's muted.
So for my strategy itself, I've had a pretty bad week so far with crypto. So the last time for me it was a bear flag here, right? We broke. So what I've been realizing, we've been doing the opposite of what textbook tells us. So I mean, no, we had a bear flag here. We broke down and we came up. So my bad, no. Textbook says. So we came down. I was looking for short because we had this huge pump before here and I already thought it was overextended. So I was like, for now, I'm gonna play it patiently. So I have my what's it called, my extreme short entry and then my extreme long entry. So I have mine at 14.56 and then my short at 17.13. And I'm just waiting for price to play around there. I'm not going to trade any breakouts like how Trashman does. So I don't trade breakouts. For now, I'm gonna play within this triangle, so to speak. So I'm gonna follow the market structure of this triangle. I have a quick short coming up for a quick 1% at 100x leverage. But where crypto exactly is going to go, I cannot tell you. But I can tell you the balance points of 14.56 and 17.13.46 are my 2 current targets right now where price will bounce off of.
All right. All right, makes sense. So we're all looking for a little bit of a short on the ETH and BTC, I think. Somewhat close. Blackstone or Robbie, you want to chime in? What are you guys looking at? Robbie, Blackstone?
For me, I think most people already know that I don't really look at much else other than forex and indice markets, futures.
And Stan covered that pretty good already. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So all I have to add to that is that thing is, as Stan already said, this low volume move just looks like a whole lot of manipulation to me, indicating to me that we're going to run liquidity. That's the manipulation itself. We're going to run liquidity above last week's high, and then we're going to take it back down because this move is already kind of overextended. If you go back in the charts and you look at any time we moved up for, let's say, a whole week straight, it was always in for a retracement right after, as you can see anywhere. So this move to me looking pretty overextended, and I'm going to be looking to run some shorts this week if we go above this level right here. And for now, I'll just be waiting for the chart to give me some more information regarding how quick we're going to go above those levels. So that's all I have to add to that.
Yeah. Plus, you do more of a day trading stuff. So if you guys are interested, Blackstone is going to be doing his usual 5-minute, 1-minute type of scalps during the day. So step by as well if you're into action of trading, day trading, not just swing trading or looking at to take positions. So, Robbie, you want to chime in? Or
well, only thing I'm looking at right now is a couple indice positions, like possibly NAS, but I'm gonna wait till the morning to look at anything on this, or London at least. But I'd rather take this S&P right here because if we do end up moving up and taking the liquidity on NAS, that would put me in a good position to either take this trade here off of this 1 hour sell, or to take the S&P, which is in like a congruent area with 3 really strong blocks there. So I would like to take the S&P if anything.
that's actually a good. Yeah, that's a pretty good reason because you have a shit ton of confluence one within another. That's nice.
Right.
Mm.
And then I ended up on Market Open. I bought CAD here, and it looks like
You told me
Asia
shit now
isn't trading it
because
so well, but my stops are pretty tight, and this is a half a position only on this, so I'm not really too concerned about it. I want to see what London does when the volume comes in, because I think if we do move out down and grab the liquidity, and I don't get stopped out, then we'll end up retracing this, because like Stan said earlier, this move is like really overextended. So
all right, yeah, for sure. I'm looking at it as well. I think right now, this is not even Asian session. This is just early market open. So there's don't put too much weight into any of the moves. I think the real volume will come in, at least for the Asian session, in about an hour and a half. So until then, just yeah, there's no point in assigning weight to the price action that it's just opened up. It's going to gyrate and create a little bit of a range. That's about it. So yeah. All right. So if you guys want to, if you we do this every morning in our Discord. So if you are interested in, and we actually trade, not just analysis. So if you want to see us take trades, and different traders take different trades, more than welcome to stop by, shoot the shit, and learn a thing or two in the process. I think you'll be able to find all the links in the description pages or wherever you're watching this on YouTube on Trading You. And everything is going to be posted there. You can check it out. And yeah, that's about it for the preview for the week ahead preview. We're still going to be hanging around in Discord, seeing how this Asian session is going to play out. So you're more than welcome to stop by, just hang with us, just for the session itself. So on that note, I want to wish you a prosperous upcoming trading week, and yeah, stop by, say hi. It's at Apex Bull Trading, and it's discord.gg/daytrade is the link. Discord.gg/daytrade. All right, let's unless we have any questions. Hi. If anybody has any questions, now is the time to ask. If not, then you guys on Discord, you have mics, so
You can hold your peace.
yeah. No, it's all right. It's still early, and everybody, it's a Sunday, so all right, guys. So if no questions, we're still gonna be hanging in the Discord, but